wanna stay to her side by side, and I decided to come here and stay with her. And it's beautiful.
He went back to Italy, and of course he came back, and of course I had to throw it in haters' face. So I throw it well. I threw it well.
I see with my own eyes these ladies very interesting.
They would say some things, or the best he can do for you is eat your you'll still come back for us. But I used to tell them, you guys don't know what I'm dealing with. Yes.
I tried to find a girl in Italy, but I think the mentality is a little bit different. I don't see love like Italian people see love.
There's always this myth that white men don't like big girls. They thought maybe he's a missionary and I'm here to guiding him.
When you find love across borders, it can be tough. Most of us would have given up on the chance to experience real love because of the distance. But Diana and her Italian boyfriend share a phenomenal love.
I received an email. God. I received a bad email that any content creator out there don't want to see.
They are living their fairy tale. A man from Italy falls in love with a woman from Kenya. People once told Diana that she wasn't good enough, but this one man made her feel complete. He left everything behind for her. But how did it all begin, and how's it going now? Where will they settle? In Kenya or in Italy? How do their parents feel about this arrangement? Soon, you'll find all these answers. Soon, you will find out how dating apps after all are not that bad. Grab your napkins, because their story will give you hope to find true love and happy tears.
My name is Gaetano. I'm 31 years old now, and I come from Italy. So, our story with me and Diana is very, very, very funny, because we start to meet each other through an app. It's not a dating app. It's just I download this app for meet new people around the world, because in the past, in 2023, I fight to myself for being a little bit better. I create best version to myself. So I start to lose weight. I start to work on my personality. So I started to think, why not meet new person, create a new world for me? Because I want to make myself better also with the people. So I download this app and I start to talk with different people. But what I notice is I start to speak with Italian person, especially women, for have a new friendship also with women. But what I notice is just this barrier. When you speak to Italian girl, they see you differently. They see your status. They see like on a materialistic way. So it's not what I search for. So when I start to move my border and expand to other people in the world, I start to speak with foreigner people. And when I start to speak with African, I met this beautiful girl, Diana. So she's very funny, very interesting, because she have a lot of interest. You can see also in the app. In the app, there's the list of common interest. So I start to speak to her. The first time is a little bit speak and not speak with me. So I start to think maybe the app not work properly because she not reply. But I continue to speak to her because I see through the picture, I see through her text, and I said, this is for sure a good person, a good heart, a good person. So I continue to speak to her, and finally in 2024 in January, she started to reply more, and I said to her, why we not speak on WhatsApp? Maybe it's better we move to the app, to WhatsApp, because I continue to think maybe the app is not work properly, so she can't receive the message properly.
Yeah, around the beginning of December, I downloaded an app by mistake. I was looking for an app to edit my videos, and then I happened to have uploaded another app. So I didn't see the app. After some time, I'm scrolling my phone, and then I see this app, and then I'm like, okay, what is this app about? I saw it was like getting to know each other. You can look for a date there, you can look for friends there. It was a little bit different from any other app that I've seen out there so far. So I was kind enough, I was just enjoying, because I know at the end of the day, I'm too big. It's a European app. I can't find myself a Muzungu, because, you know, they say Wazungu like thin people. So I already had my conviction that Muzungu cannot like me or want me. I continued scrolling, talking to different people, and then I started taking notes with some Muzungus that I know don't like me, but in the back of my head I'm like, yeah, whatever. We're just talking for the sake of talking. And in the app, I had a selfie. Okay, I had a selfie, not because I was hiding the way I am or how I look, but I just happened to have uploaded one picture on that app. So I saw Gaetano one day, yeah, with this fake contacts, of course. His eyes are black, but I saw blue eyes. I'm like, damn, these eyes are so pretty. And then I swiped right, and then after that, he swiped also, and what he asked me the first time is what turned me off. He asked me, you know, sometimes somebody can text you and you imagine the tone. I'm an overthinker, and he's like, why do you text me? Bro, calm down. Calm down. What do you mean? No, why did you? He's the one who texted me first, but he's asking me why I swipe right on his picture, because you have to swipe right, both of you. If you like each other, you will be able to talk. And then I'm like, why is he like this? So rude. My God. So that's why I started now ignoring him. The guy still kept being nice, say, oh, can you give me your number? And I'm like, Diana, you're being a bitch right now. Being nice to this guy is being nice to you. So when I was giving him my number, it was out of guilt. I gave him my number, of course. I continued talking with other guys, and him, like, oh, fine, oh, yes. I'm not a text person, but with him, I kind of exaggerated not being too texting person. Don't tell me.
A beautiful love story deserves a dramatic beginning. Now that the two of you have moved from the app to WhatsApp, that's definitely a step forward. What happened next?
I start to speak more deeply to her, for know her more, her past, her life, and I thought, I see with my own eyes this lady is very interesting. And also the African culture, it's something different. I expand my brain, because when you start to know different culture, of course you open your mind differently. And well, speak day after day, we start to create this particular bond. And I remember one day in the same month, in January, something happened to her. She, out of nowhere, for stupid mistake, she lost her income. So he found herself without money for that moment. So we start to speak with this bad situation, and I say to her, can I help you somewhere, in some way? And she say, no, I want to talk to you because I'm very sad in this moment. I don't know how to go ahead. And I say to her, no, I want to help you. I want to help you from something, not only with the words. I want to help you physically.
I received an email. God. I received a bad email that any content creator out there don't want to see. Like, that was like my primary income that went waste. I lost good amount of money. On top of it, I also lost my ability to earn money, and that was like a shock to me. At some point I was just like this. I saw Gaetano, and then I texted him and I told him this and this happened, and Gaetano went straight to action. And I'm like, oh, what happened? He doesn't know much about it, but he took his time to just go online and do the research, and he's trying to figure out like how he can fix the problem. And that really touched me, and I'm like, okay, that's nice. That is so manly. And then we couldn't find a solution, but he told me what's the problem. Like, I started just crying uncontrollably, and he told me, don't worry, everything will be fine. And I told him my problem is I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent in the next 4 months, and I don't know even how I'm going to feed. And then he asked me, how much is your rent? And then I told him. And then the same day, it wasn't even my date of paying rent, but the same day, he sent me the money. And I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, this is the sign. Oh, this is the sign. I took it as a sign, actually. I'm like, I was even afraid to tell anybody else. I was just quiet. And then from there, I don't know, part of me, I remember I confided in one of the people that I was talking to, like on a friend zone, but not like in a relationship potential. And I told them that I met someone who helped me without even asking. And he asked me, does he want you as your girlfriend? Maybe this person, he's using his money to get you. He's using his money to have you to say yes to him. And I'm like, no, I don't think that is it, I think he's a good person, because the more I talk to him each and every day, I notice he's so smart, he's so compassionate, he's so kind, and I was amazed with his values. So I decided that I'm going to talk to him every day.
Hard times can bring people closer. The guy she met on an app could have simply been a friend in need, a friend indeed, but no, fate had something else planned for them.
I did it because I love help person, especially when I can. I'm in position where I can save someone. I did it. I do it. I don't think 2 times. I do it. So she see this gesture like something amazing, and I think this moment is the start when we start to think each other not like a friend but like something more. And that's it, because day after day we start to phone call, and then with phone call we start to video call, and day after day we start to create our relationship. And I remembered that day in my night shift in Italy and doing my work, I stopped a little bit my work for speak to her and stayed there. So one day when we speak, she asked to me, so, and what about us? I want to know more about our future. And I said to her, yeah, maybe I'm not ready for very serious relationship. I want to thought about it. I want to stay there, meditate a little bit, because it's my first long distance relationship. And when you throw yourself in the unknown, of course you must think a little bit more. But something in my head started to say, just try it. Why not? Why not? Just try it. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Maybe you can create something better and better in this situation instead to search something outside. And I start to say to her, you know what? I want you become my girlfriend. And I really remember that moment. It's very beautiful.
We started dating, of course. When I told my people about him, my parents, they did not believe me, of course, because he's young. Yes, he's 4 years younger than me, and he is white from Italy, and they believe they're very racist Italians. See? Yes. So I'm like, you guys don't know him like I know him, you know? You guys don't know what you're talking about. He is different. So we continued our relationship. Last year, he came and visited me for the first time, of course. When I went to pick him at the airport, I was very nervous because he had told me that I'm his first girlfriend, of course. He has never had a girlfriend, and he has never been with... Yes.
Until that time, you were in a long-distance relationship. How was it? How did you manage to keep it going?
There were some churches near where I used to live. I used to be in a bed-sitter house, okay? We are like, okay, let's go. We are going. I'm feeling a little bit tipsy. And then we reach in the church. We went around 11 towards midnight, but it wasn't midnight. It was past 11:30. It was past there. So when we reach in the church, the pastor pray. People are singing. I believe the substance was hyping me up a little bit. Well,
Diana told us that you both were managing well in a long-distance relationship. So why did you decide to leave your country and move to a place with a completely different culture? And how do you feel here?
Because long distance relationship, it's not easy, of course, especially if you love your person. But you can text her, you can video chat her, but it's not the same. You reach a certain point when you need the person by your side. And I reached that moment in my life, and I said, okay, I wanna stay to her side by side, and I decided to come here and stay with her. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
As for my parents, I'm glad that they're not the type of people to tell you shouldn't marry from this tribe, or it's about time you get married, or it's about time you give us grandkids. No, my parents, my father and my mother, they don't have that problem. The problem is coming from the extended family, the cousins, the uncles, the grandparents. They're the ones to say, oh, why don't I try and make you marry this, or my nephew from somewhere is looking for a wife, and I think you'll be a better suitable person for them. But again, I said I knew the type of a person that I wanted, because if it was to marry for money, I mean, it's not a problem, but I wanted happiness. So yeah.
How was your life in Italy?
In Italy, when you have idea and you don't have money, it's a little bit hard to express yourself 100%. Yeah. So after my 18th, I start to struggle a little bit, because after I finish the school, I have a lot of projects in my mind, but you don't know how to create your project. So I start to work there, small works. But at the end, I start to have this big passion for informatics, for technology, and I start to invest in myself about learn these things. So I become web designer. I start to work in this industry. But unfortunately, when I reach that knowledge, in Italy we start to have very, very bad finances. People don't start to spend money for create website or invest in technology. So I start to feel myself a little bit alone in my own passion. So after that work, I decided to enter in a company, cleaning company. Yeah. And I create my own business with a friend. We start to share money for build, and I start from the scratch to create my own business for 4 years. But taxes in Italy are very crazy. So when I noticed you work 10 hours, 11 hours per day, but at the end of the day, when you reach your salary, 60% of the salary you go to the taxes, and you remain with 40%. It is not enough for live. So and during this time, I'm with Diana, and I'm very lucky because she every time she's there during the phone call and say to me, just resist, because I know that the life is hard, but maybe we can find another solution, and we don't know the future. So I survived for 4 years, and at the end of the story, I decide I want to risk. I want to leave my job now, because the money, you have your salary at the end of the month, but it's not so much.
What was your parents' reaction when you told them you are moving to Kenya?
I speak with my parent also about this new relationship, and they say, oh, wow, Africans so far, like so distant, why? you can find a girl here. And I say to my parents, I tried to find a girl in Italy, but I think the mentality is a little bit different. I not see love like Italian people see love. I see something more simple about love. I avoid to judge people about the status, about how many money they have in the bank account or the job they do. I don't like this perspective to see the love. In Italy, it's very common. If you met someone, you must know his past to evaluate, to judge. I don't like this point of view. So I prefer to see love more simple, more like Diana see me like a person, not like a bank account, not like which work I have or which country, the color of the skin. No, we see each other because we love each other. We love our aura, our art, our way to speak. So for this reason, when I say these things to my parents, they say, oh, we agree, because we know Italian people, we know the culture, and we understand you. So just go. Don't be afraid. Just go. Just try this new life. So they encouraged me to come here. Yeah.
So, how is life now that you're living together?
He came, we enjoyed ourselves, of course, walking in the street the following day. Girls are looking at me and are looking at him, and they're judging, straight up judging. They think maybe we are not together. Some of them are hitting on him. Yeah. And I like the fact that wherever they will hit on him, he would do something to make them know that I'm with her. It's not what you think, okay? Because they thought maybe he's a missionary and I'm here to guiding him, because they did not think we are actually together. And of course, men, also African men, they feel a little bit threatened also. They would say some things, or the best he can do for you is eat your... You'll still come back for us, because only us can handle it big. But I used to tell them, you guys don't know what I'm dealing with. Yes. Yeah, because there's always this myth that white men don't like big girls. So when people see that, automatically there's the judgment. And of course, in the internet, the bullying, people leave bad comments. Oh, he will leave you. He's just the first. I remember on our first video that we did on our YouTube channel, there's someone who told me, this guy, he will run away when he go back to his country. I will not lie, it kind of hit me a little. Bullies don't hit me as much, but that comment kind of hit me a little bit. I'm like, what if this guy is true? Because at that point I was still dealing with my anxiety and my insecurities, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And but of course he assured me that he's not worried about that. He see me attractive, he see me beautiful. But if I feel like my weight is what is making me feel unhappy, we will work towards that together. Because I tried to lose weight so many times, but I was still dealing with something inside of me that was stopping me from achieving my weight. We're trying to figure out life, of course.
Now I'm here, we start to enjoy our life together, because of course it's different. When you stay on long distance relationship, you can't see some aspect. Instead, when you stay in the same house together, we start to know each other more better when we start to live together here. And we start to learn on each other, weak points, strong points, and adjust. So for now, we just enjoy our life together. But for the past, I think, like I say, the sky is the limit.
How do you see your future together?
I can't say Kenya forever, we stay in Kenya forever, or we come back in Italy. I don't want, honestly, because I'm good here. But I think with the love is engine for go everywhere. So for now, I want to enjoy Kenya because I love Kenya. I want to stay here with Diana, and our project is grow.
We can't say for sure Kenya is where we want to settle in. We know for a fact that Italy is it's hard, even based off of even when he was there, things were not so easy. So we're still trying to figure out step by step. We see Kenya as a potential place where we can grow, because immediately an African girl see a white man, they always see an easy way for the visa. But us, we are not here for someone to find an easy way to another country. We are here to find love, and we respect each other, and we are here to live our lives.
Would you like to tell us about your YouTube channel?
Yes, oh my goodness. So, our channel name is Gaetano Love Diana. Gaetano Love Diana. We talk about our relationship journey. We do give tips on how we manage to reach where we are and what to look forward to when you are dating in a long distance relationship, because a lot of things surprised us. The pressure before meeting your man, the pressure of long distance relationship, the things to look forward to, the red flags and all that. We're not professional, we're just giving things based of how we've learned through ourselves. And yeah.
The couple is figuring out life and they are in this together. Against all odds, they've won half the battle, yet a huge journey still lies ahead. We wish them a future filled with happiness, where they always find each other by their side. I support love stories and their effort. That's why I've shared their story with you. And you can do the same to show the world that when you give up on love, it knocks on your door. I'm Nameless Campos, and this is Afrimax English. Don't forget to subscribe and share their love story with the world.